In the headlines, mixed reactions trail Muslim ticket as Kashim Shettima emerges as Tinubu running mate. NDLEA arrests one of the wanted terrorist suspects who escaped from Kuje custodial facility. Manufacturers seek license to import diesel as cost increases. And on the foreign scene, dozens fear trapped after deadly Russian strike on Ukraine apartment building. Hello and welcome to Trust News Update. I'm Darshan Hussaina Usman. We begin with politics. Reactions are trailing the emergence of Senator Kashim Shettima as Bola Tinubu's running mate for the 2023 general elections. A spokesperson for the Christian Association of Nigeria, Adebayo Ladeji, says a Muslim ticket in a polarized country is wrong and insensitive. Also speaking, former Secretary General of Arewa Consultative Forum, Anthony Sani, has said the choice of the APC to present a Muslim ticket will further divide Nigeria rather than uniting the nation. Similarly, Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, has described Senator Kashim Shettima as a worthy choice of a running mate for Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, had on Sunday announced after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari in Daurakat in a state that he would be running the 2023 race with Shettima. Speaking to newsmen after his closed-door meeting with the president, Tinubu said Shettima was selected because the former Borno State governor is competent, capable, reliable, and able to be picked as a running mate. Reacting to the development, Mr. Keyamo was of the opinion that Tinubu had made a great choice. The minister, who aired his view on Twitter, described Shettima as a quintessential banker and economist, suave gentleman and politician who is intellectually fertile and economically sound. Following the nomination of former Borno State Governor Kashim Shettima as running mate to APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu and the mixed reaction generated, especially in the area of his religious standing, Trust TV's Nana Mohammed gives us an up-close and personal look at the man Kashim Shettima.
Senator Kashim Shettima was born in Maiduguri, Borno State on 2nd September 1966 to the family of Sir Kashim Ibrahim. Senator Kashim attended Lamisla Primary School in Maiduguri from 1972 to 1978, Government Community Secondary School Biu in southern parts of Borno State from 1978 to 1980, transferred to Government Science Secondary School Potiskum, now in neighboring Yobe State, where he completed his secondary education in 1983. He studied at the University of Maiduguri and earned a degree in agricultural economics in 1989. He obtained a master's degree in agricultural economics in 1991 at the University of Ibadan in southwest Nigeria. Shettima joined the University of Maiduguri as a lecturer with the Department of Agricultural Economics and was in the academia from 1991 to 1993. In 1993, he moved into the banking sector. In 2007, Kashim was appointed as the Commissioner for Finance in Borno State. He later contested the governorship in 2011, which he won under the platform of the now defunct All Nigerian People's Party ANPP. He won the re-election in 2015 under the All Progressives Congress APC and was chosen as chairman of the Northern States Governors Forum, an umbrella body of governors in the 19 states located in northern Nigeria. In February 2019, he became the winner of the Borno Central Senatorial District election, thereby replacing Senator Babakaka Bashir. Senator Shettima is a current serving senator under the platform of APC. Nan Muhammad, Trust TV News, Abuja.
Inspector General of Police Usman Al-Alibaba has deployed senior police officers for the July 16 governorship election in Osun State, promising tight security for the exercise. Force Public Relations Officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi disclosed this in a statement issued on Sunday, saying the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the Force Criminal Investigation Department, DIG Johnson Babatunde Kokumo, will supervise the election. The assistant to assist Kokuma, 4 assistant inspectors general of police, 4 commissioners of police, 15 deputy commissioners of police, and 30 assistant commissioners of police. The IGP further noted that the personnel, comprising conventional police officers, police mobile force, counter-terrorism unit, special forces personnel, explosives ordnance disposal unit, force intelligence bureau, Interpol, special protection unit, police air wing, public relations department, as well as police medical teams will be on ground to guarantee free, fair, credible, and acceptable elections. Still talking politics, the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar is set to return from his foreign trip to nip in the bud the crisis bedeviling the party over a choice of his running mate. The party is expected to leverage on the committee set up by its Board of Trustees chairman, Senator Wale Jibrin, which had Atiku as chairman, to bring together the stakeholders towards resolving the contentious issue. Also following the poor turnout of party bigwigs during the inauguration of the Osun Governorship Campaign Council, where only 2 of the 12 governors of the party's platform attended, Atiku is expected to lead the charge to ensure PDP's victory in the state. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested one of the wanted suspects who escaped from the Medium Security Correctional Center, Kuje, following an attack on the facility by insurgents last week in Abuja. Confirming the arrest, the NDLEA Director, Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, said the fleeing suspect, Suleiman Sidi, was arrested on Monday, 11th July at Area 1 Motor Park in Abuja while attempting to board a commercial vehicle to Maiduguri, and 3 wraps of cannabis sativa were found on him. The director said during the preliminary interview, the suspect confirmed he was remanded at the Kuje Correctional Center for terrorism and robbery charges. As part of this year's Salah celebration, hundreds of horse riders in Jigawa have held a street display to mark the annual Durbar Festival. From the state capital, Dutse, Trust TV's Idris Jibrin reports that the Durbar symbolizes peace, unity, and a sustainable relationship between the people, the government, and the traditional institutions. The report.
Firing of Dane guns by the Emir's Royal Guard heralds the arrival of the Emir of Dutse, Alhaji Nuhu Muhammad, his district heads, and other traditional title holders. It is called Hawan Gomnati, a traditional Durbar entertainment, a presentation of tradition and cultures based in Dutse. In Hawan Gomnati, the Emir marched out his troops from the palace to the streets of Dutse to receive homage from the people, and thereafter to the state government house, where the Emir pays homage to the governor. There is no doubt that Nigeria is in a state of insecurity. And here in Dutse, we have been telling people to watch over their neighbors, to make sure that they protect each other. Your Excellency, I want to extend our gratitude for you and all other security agencies who have been playing a significant role in ensuring the protection of lives and property here in Dutse and Jigawa State in general. We want to assure you that the Emirate will continue to cooperate with you in ensuring adequate protection of lives and property of our people.
Mai girma gwamna yana farin ciki da wannan al'amari kuma yana ya umarce ni da jaddada godiyarsa ga mai martaba sarki bisa irin gudunmawa.
Your Highness, we are fully aware on the immense contribution of the Emirates, the good advices you are giving us on how to manage the state and how to move the state forward. His Excellency is highly grateful, and I can assure you that this administration will continue to do its best in protecting the lives and property of the people here in Dutse and Jigawa State in general.
Duk da cewa Allah cikin ikonsa da rahamarsa ya ba mu tsaro da zaman lafiya a wannan jiha.
For the people of Dutse Emirate, the Durbar is significant for obvious reasons. First, it re-emphasizes the significance of their culture and tradition. It is also an opportunity to meet with their emir and other traditional title holders in the kingdom. Hawan Gwamnati is only a segment of the Darbas as the celebration continues. So the Darbar in Dutse. Idris Jibrin, Trust TV News, Dutse.
Still on festivities, as many who live below poverty line struggle to enjoy Eid al-Adha celebrations amidst rising cost of living, the story of a mother of 6 who lives in an uncompleted apartment in Abuja should inspire others who face similar challenges to rise up and embrace petty business in order to defy the odds. Trust TV's Shafiu Suleiman reports.
She is simply identified as Mamang Hassana, a mother of 6 kids. She, her husband and children live in this uncompleted apartment for 10 years now.
We have been living here for 10 years precisely. My husband is looking after the building. We have 6 kids. We thank God for this Salah because it is hitch-free for us. No one is supporting us financially, but we feed, clothe, and send our children to school.
Though her husband is not strong financially, she takes the challenge by engaging in food vending to take care of their children's education, clothing, and other needs.
We are managing our lives here. You know, living in Abuja is not easy.
While many people living below poverty line are finding it difficult to meet their family's Salah demands, Mama Hassana is able to do a lot for her family. Beyond sacrificing ram as enjoined by the scripture, she is able to sew a new set of clothes for her kids. She has a word for women who are fond of not appreciating their husbands.
That's lack of appreciating God. I advise my fellow women to always thank God and thank their husbands no matter the circumstances.
Even without a decent accommodation for her family, she remains contented with life in the circumstance. This is about to change, however, as the owner of the building appeared interested in developing it further 10 years later. This may alter the little joy out of her family. Shafiu Suleiman, Trust TV News, Abuja.
You're watching Trust News Update. Coming up after the break, how religious sacrifice impacts economy. Do stay with us. Welcome back and thanks for staying. You're still watching Trust News Update. Let's take a look at some of our top stories. We told you that mixed reactions trail Muslim ticket as Kashim Shettima emerges as Tinubu's running mate. You also heard that NDLEA arrests one of the wanted terror suspects who escaped from Kuje custodial facility. Moving to more news, aside the 2 Rakat prayers, one of the high points of Eid al-Kabir is the sacrifice of animals by the Muslim faithfuls. Beyond the fulfillment of that religious obligation of eating and sharing of meat is the increased production of hides and skin for local and international leather industries. Abdullahi Ahmadi takes a look at hides and skin industry and how it is affected by the economic downturn. His report.
The hides and skin business hitherto contributed a large percentage of Nigeria's gross domestic product, GDP. The industry continued to thrive until the beginning of the exploration of oil, and then, for some reasons, the global prices of hides and skin started to decline. Despite the declining fortunes of the sector, it remains the primary ingredient used by the leather industry in Nigeria and around the world in the production of bags, shoes, belts, and other accessories. Our major concern is lack of enough capital. The foreign merchants manipulate the business because they have money more than the local dealers. The insecurity situation is affecting the business. The reason is that people have insignificant number of animals due to activities of bandits who wrestle the animals. It is globally accepted that huge tons of hides and skin are produced during the annual sacrifices of the Eid al-Kabir. The product is not only used locally, but makes its way as far as Lebanon, China, and across Europe. This is why it is puzzling that the price of hides and skin has continued to depreciate over time. Indeed, foreign merchants have manipulated and took over the business. This monopoly in hides and skin industry is not helping local dealers. Look at this scenario. The foreign merchants determine the price. Gainers and losers in the business. In spite of numerous challenges, the hides and skin sector remains one of the biggest employers of labor. One of those challenges is the manner in which foreign merchants have hijacked the entire value chain of the industry and can cut away the products at a giveaway prices. With local dealers unprotected against that practices of these merchants, many are often left struggling with lots of debts and eventual bankruptcy. Hundreds of thousands of hides and skin are produced in Katsina State annually, but the major beneficiaries are foreign merchants. Indeed, that may be the reason why stakeholders are calling for government intervention to protect local dealers from manipulative economic practices. This is the only way to save the sector from imminent collapse. Abdullahi Ismail, Trust Television News, Katsina.
Nigerian pilgrims of this year's Hajj in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia have lamented the absence of local dishes in the meals served at Muna. They also complained bitterly about the late and substandard meals served at Muna and Medina. According to them, some of the meals are not healthy for consumption. The pilgrims made these complaints during visitation of the National Hajj Commission Board, the Chairman Senate Committee of Foreign Affairs, Senator Muhammad Adamu Bulkachua, and Nigerian Ambassador to Saudi Arabia, Ambassador Yahaya Lawang, among others. The National Emergency Management Agency says the death toll in Friday night's boat accident at Mile 2, Lagos, has risen to 17. NEMA's Lagos coordinator Ibrahim Farinloye on Saturday confirmed the recovery of two bodies said to be those of a 52-year-old man and a woman 20. Given updates on the incident, Farinloye said 15 other bodies have been recovered between Saturday night and Sunday. Over 16 persons in the ill-fated commercial fiber boat went missing after it upturned in the Mile 2 water channel around 7:45 p.m. en route Ibeshe, a Lagos suburb. Attempt by a human trafficker, Matthew Bassi, to export illicit drug to Dubai, United Arab Emirates by planting same in the luggage of an orphan, Miss Peter Gift Eno, recruited for a phantom job in the Arab nation, has been thwarted by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Here's a recap of the agency's activities in the last 1 week.
When Eno's luggage was searched, 50 parcels of cannabis concealed in food items were discovered, while there were discrepancies between the age she declared and the date of birth on her international passport. Investigations show that the victim, who hails from the same local government area, recently lost her mother and as a result made it easy for Basi to recruit her with the promise of securing her a job in Dubai. In a related development, the desperate bid by drug trafficker Aloysius Ajuruchukwu Onyekwe to travel by road to Algeria through Sokoto State with ingested 47 wraps of cocaine in his stomach has been frustrated by NDLEA operatives who intercepted him in Ibadan, Oyo State. 26-year-old Onyekwe was arrested on Sunday, 3rd July at Ojo Park, Ibadan, where he went to board a vehicle en route Sokoto to Algeria. The father of a 10-month-old child who passed out the 47 pellets of cocaine in 5 excretions confessed that he began his journey to Algeria from Sele area of Okota, Lagos, where he ingested the illicit drug weighing 1.1 kilograms. In the same vein, a wanted drug dealer, Udwak Edidiong Samuel, 29, was arrested on Tuesday, 5th July, after attending a court proceeding where his wife was undergoing trial for another drug case. Over in Edo State, a notorious drug dealer, Beauty Dauda, 27 years of age, has been arrested with various quantities of meth, heroin, cannabis, and crack cocaine in a densely populated slum along Lagos Bypass, Benin City. She was arrested on Wednesday, 6 July, after NDLEA operatives were able to break through the ring of protection often provided her by hoodlums and touts in the area. The chairman, chief executive officer of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Muhammad Buba Marwa, retired, has commended the officers and men of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Oyo, Akwa Ibom, and Edo commands of the agency for staying vigilant and proactive in their areas of responsibility. A statement from the Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Baba Femi, says the DG charged them and their colleagues across the country not to rest on their oars until the war against illicit drug is won.
A federal high court sitting in Lagos has ordered the remand of billionaire businessman Ukatu Afamefuna Mallinson, who was linked to the suspended Deputy Superintendent of Police Abba Kyari's alleged 3 billion naira drug deal. Justice Peter Lifu remanded Ukatu alongside one of his co-defendants, Sunday Ifeanyi Ibekute. Both defendants pleaded not guilty to the charge of conspiracy, trafficking in 322 kilograms of tramadol, as well as unlawful dealing and possession of the said banned drug, allegations preferred against them by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. In the charge, the NDLEA alleged that Mallinson, Ibekute, and one Pius Enidom, who is said to have jumped bail, conspired on May 4, 2021 among themselves to traffic and were in unlawful possession of 322 kilograms of tramadol. In business, a group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Mele Kyari, says they are working to resolve issues around the supply disruption of premium motor spirit, otherwise known as petrol. Kyari, who disclosed this to newsmen in Daura, Katsina State, after he paid Salah homage to President Muhammadu Buhari, added that fuel scarcity will be tackled in a couple of days. On the cost of petrol, he said the NNPC is working to resolve the logistics cost to ensure that the price of the product is stabilized in the nearest future.
Yes, first, there's no question around it. Mr. President has exercised his discretion and the right decision to increase the cost of transportation by 10 naira. That means that transporters will be able to take product from any fuel station, from any depot, and take it to the furthest fuel station without any fence. We also acknowledge that there are some pressing logistic challenges, particularly in the marine, and we are resolving those, but particularly so that we are convinced that these prices will normalize very soon.
Members of the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria have decried the over 200% increase in the price of diesel, while calling on the federal government to urgently allow them and the independent petroleum products marketing companies import the product from the Republic of Niger and Chad. Director General of MAN, Segun Ajayi Kadiri, in a statement, expressed concern over the implications of the sharp increase in the price of diesel on the manufacturing sector. According to him, the current increase in prices of crude oil and other refined petroleum products is one of the backlashes from the ongoing invasion of Ukraine by Russia. The manufacturers, who are heavy users of electricity, have also asked the government to remove VAT on diesel as an instant stimulus for an immediate reduction in price and expedite action in reactivating or privatizing the petroleum products refineries in the country. Away from Nigeria, at least 18 people have been killed and dozens more trapped after a Russian rocket strike on the 5-story building. Rescuers used a crane to lift a concrete slab and their hands to dig through the debris on Sunday, while dazed residents who survived the Saturday evening attack retrieved personal belongings and told stories of their miraculous escape. Chief of Staff to President Vladimir Zelensky, Andriy Yermak, said the attack in the town of Chishav Yar in the Donetsk region is another terrorist attack, and Russia should be designated as a state sponsor of terrorism. And finally, in sports, Elena Rybakina became the first player for Kazakhstan to win a Grand Slam title by beating Tunisian third seed Ons Jabeur in a gripping Wimbledon final. Rybakina fought back to win 3-6, 6-2, 6-2 and becomes the youngest Wimbledon singles champion since 2011. After a shaky first set, she improved and pressured Jabeur into errors. Rybakina was born in Moscow, and her victory comes in a year where Wimbledon banned Russians from playing. The All England Club did not allow Russian and Belarusian players to compete at this year's tournament in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And with this, we've come to the end of Trust News Update. Don't forget to follow us across all our social media platforms. I'm Dashan Husseina Usman. Thanks for watching.